Welcome back. So we're over in the Seiden district now, and I thought it best to start us here with the bulletin board and the Ford SPG.
All right.
There's a Ford SPG on the bulletin board, I know. Cray Fund Crisis. Oh. Something terrible has happened to the Cray Reconstruction Fund. Oh no. An organization established to help with rebuilding Cray Village. We need help ASAP. Please come to the Maserati Hotel in the Seiden district. Kane and Allison. Okay. Let's head on over.
Get on it now.
Speak to you on the way. I've been skimming global news for work. Seems there are those internationally that consider the Republic's technological capabilities to be a threat. Seems they're trying to say that we can use our rockets to attack any part of the continent. I mean, that's a fair outlook, to be honest, because it's like, yeah, you could. So, but we're not like the Edibonian Empire of days past. Which people wouldn't joke about things like that. Yeah, but there's risk management, mate. While it's true that the aerospace force established within the military seems to be handling the space program, their only goal is to the peaceful application of the technology. The idea that they're diverting it to military use is absurd. I don't know about that. More importantly, we need to make sure our nation sees the historical feat through to the end. Now it's understandable to be wary. As a foreign nation, like, you know. Surprised, Eddie? Never thought you were serious about starting a business. You've gotten quite a few customers too. Guess your place is pretty popular. Nah, it's only because I've finally gotten the hang of things. Honestly, I've got a long way to go. But with Bezelia helping out, I've got to work hard. At least as hard as you guys. You're aiming for the big leagues. Well, we'll try to live up to your words. Let's both give it all we've got so that we can look back with no regrets. Oh, still more with Simon. I've known Eddie since he left Desire. No matter what anybody tells you. My, he is tenacious. And a compassionate guy who's always thinking of others. Sure, he's got an unruly past, but I think running a business suits him. Eddie and Bezelia helped me out before, and I've been indebted to them ever since. Still, what they have must be nice. I don't have time to think about that. I've got a practice match this afternoon. I want to get there a little early, so I should go tell the team after this. Alright then, let's head on down. And see what we've got going on here. We'll start with you guys first. You're already going on another date? Yes. You've given me so much advice. Thanks to you, I think this one will last. I was just sharing my intuition. Who knows? Maybe you'll feel compelled to say yes before long. Say yes? It's a little early for that, huh? Indeed, it took me years to get to that point. To saying yes, because, you know, I was proposed to. I want to make that clear. I was proposed to. Yeah. I'm certainly old enough to marry. But I don't want to become a burden on him. But from what I hear, Miss Sonia and Edward really suit each other. I hope they enjoy many years of happiness together. Yeah. You like to see it, don't you?
Consider this.
We've invested in astronomical. That's not even mean like not misunderstanding the word. I can't words. I'm gonna take a sip of tea. I'm gonna take a sip of tea and just think on this. Can't get the words out the way I want them to come out. Yeah. We've invested an astronomical amount of mirror into Project Startaker. I can do the words, just stumbling over them. And the result will finally be made public the day after tomorrow. Even with the stock market accounted for, it's likely the GDP will be boosted by 20%. That's an interesting estimation you got there. Incredible. This is coming from a major shareholder in the Verne Company and the president of the Bank of Edith. If such numbers come to pass, then the Graham Hart administration will be unshakable. This might be the bitter end for your opposition party, Polanski. I've been prepared for that eventuality. Still, we must fulfill our duty. That's our responsibility as the opposition. And don't think we're just standing idly by, either. Likely we will return to power at some point in the future. Wow, sounds like the bigwigs are having a complex conversation, huh? Yeah, I don't want to interrupt, so let's try not to eavesdrop. Won't be dropping no eaves. My schedule is packed with meetings and things of that nature after this. I suppose it was worth exchanging opinions, including on what may happen if this succeeds. I may not be much for ideological thinking, but at least I devote myself to my work. Thank you, both, for this valuable exchange of opinions. Now, I'm terribly sorry, but my schedule requires I get going. Of course, then. I'll see you at the celebration. Please, go ahead. I'm sure you have important matters to attend to. Oh, I'm sure. Roy used to be a young member of our own Republican Party. Even used to help him out myself. But now it's come to this. Suppose we'll just have to do what we can as the opposition party. Not that we're just idly standing by. The time will come when our party returns to power. Okay, so we've already spoken to you, apparently. Like, completely. Alright, Cremona, I'll leave the rest to you. Understood. And don't worry about Miss Bezelia. I'll be meeting up with the escort team to keep an eye on the area. Very well. I'll return this afternoon, but make sure to get in touch with me if anything happens. Where are you off to, Rumsfeld? President has an important meeting coming up and I will be accompanying him. Oh. I'm sure the young lady and Eddie will be fine, as I have outstanding subordinates. I'll leave that to them and concentrate on the matter in question. Interesting. The manager's busy, so I'm manning the counter in his place. Please let me know if you need anything. I don't. Right, so... Oh! Hello? Let's try to just see her name and then press it. It's Van and the rest of our crowd solutions. Thank goodness. You really came. We know Kana, but I'm not sure we've met. You're the one who made the request, I'm guessing. Yes, I'm Allison with the Cray Reconstruction Fund. Could you please hear me out? Of course. We hear everyone out. Hold on a hot sec. You're telling us that all of the mirror in the Reconstruction Fund has vanished? Someone stole it. Shush, Judith, not so loud. Yeah, they literally just told us this in confidentiality. Not that it isn't wild. I'm embarrassed to admit. Cray Reconstruction Fund was established to help mourn and rebuild Cray Village after Almata blew it up, right? Yeah, it was a real tragedy. The fund received tons of donations and assistance from both inside and outside of the country. In addition to managing all the mirror, the fund's been providing reparations to bereaved families and negotiating with the government. If I recall correctly, the donations they collected totaled more than 5 million mirror in cash alone. It was all stolen this morning? Yes. Allow me to explain the order of events. First of all, I'm going to be interviewed next week as one of the bereaved for a piece on Cray Village. I wanted to look into something related to that, so I went to the Reconstruction Fund's office this morning. When I got there, the staff were in an uproar. Every mirror of the donations that had been in the safe was gone, and so was the representative. My God, even the representative? Don't tell me they took the donations? I don't know. Mr. Mutton, the representative, doesn't seem like the kind of man who could do such a thing. Unless, again, it's this people being controlled to do things. Because that seems to be a theme going on with the Van story at this point. So it is that looking at it from different angles, like what's going on in each story. Like Van's through line seems to be about basically what was happening in Daybreak 2, like people having their memories change slightly and doing different things. Like we had that with the first act, Act 1, and the result there with like the Robo-Man, and the people following him, and like there was all that strangeness there. Then we had it with the 4SPG previously, where she went to the website and something was off about her, like she didn't know where she was, but she had some other memories, but she was acting differently. Could be the same thing here. Yeah. So Mr. Mutton, the representative, doesn't seem like the kind of man who would do such a thing. Still, I haven't been able to contact him since this morning. The staff members even split up to look for him. Ken and I just checked the fund's account at the Bank of Edith's main branch, fearing the worst. Isn't that where you kept substantial contributions from different businesses and foreign organizations? Wait, don't tell me. It's gone as well. The entire account was withdrawn yesterday. By Mr. Mutton himself. Then, it'd be easy to think he's guilty, no doubt about it. But something tells me the head of Arkwright Solutions here disagrees. Forget me, even the client doesn't seem convinced. Take it this Mutton fellow isn't the kind of person who'd do something like that, right? Right, both Lashkar and I owe him a lot. He really is a good person. He even donated most of his money to the fund. He was originally the chairman of the Vichy County Agricultural Association. He's beloved for his sincerity. But his sister married a man from Cray Village and she... I see, so... Mutton is mourning a family member too. He's been grieving his all for the sake... grieving. He's been giving his all for the sake of the survivors ever since. Which is why, when it came time to choose a representative, we recommended Mutton. Or Merton. I've been saying Mutton, and it's Merton. Oh well, Mutton. We trusted him to coordinate everything. Really sounds like a good person. Wonder what happened. Must have a reason, right? Probably getting hungry, aren't I? No one knows for sure. It's just the past couple of days he has seemed a little absent-minded. Certainly possible that he was in sort of debt. Sounds like you've got a real scandal on your hands. That's why Kana referred me to you guys. Please, can you bring our representative back without word getting out? Can't overlook something this big involving Cray. Of course we're doing it, of course. Alright, we're officially taking this on. Can't let someone disrespect the tragedy like this. Right, especially not since we have our own connection to it. I've had my hands in donations and charities too, so I can't ignore something like this. You can count on my full support. Thank you very much. So relieved. I know you'll be able to get to the bottom of this. Sure have a lot of faith in us. But how are we going to find this guy? What do you guys think? Well, first I'd ask if they know where the representative might have gone. Our staff have been checking everywhere we can think of since this morning. But with no luck. I've only managed to confirm that he dropped by the bank's main branch yesterday, and that he left his house this morning. In that case, the only thing that I can think of... went underground. He took the mirror and went underground. It's a natural assumption anyway. Underground? Yeah, it does seem to have a large social circle. Wouldn't be surprised if he had connections to the underside of society. Like, say, the Blacklight District? You mean the capital's 13th district? That's literally underground. Might just be possible. Since we've come this far, maybe it'd be faster to just head on over there. Yeah, let's take a look. You don't mind if we handle things, do you? It'd be better if there wasn't a big fuss about it. Please do. I'll head back to the office then, and let everyone know about the situation. We're counting on you to find Mr. Merton. Mr. Mutton.
Time to solve some problems.
Mr. Mutton. I don't know. I don't know. The bank president has made a rare appearance today, but apparently he has important business to attend to and is already planning to leave shortly. He and Miss Bazelia won't end up seeing each other, but I'm sure it must be very important. We'll do what we can to support him. Let's get these guys that are just over here, and then we'll head down into the Blacklight District. You're going back to the drawing board? But plan to reach the top of the real estate world? Yes, I've had to put a lot of things behind me. Like she's burned out. Just what the heck happened in yesterday's interview? Been looking into things for a long time, but Project Startaker has blown all my plans out of the water. Honestly, finally realizing that this isn't the time to obsess over the capital. Speaking hypothetically, if the eastern part of the continent were to be redeveloped, you know where the most profit would be? long lie in the cities with abundant mineral resources that play a role in the Central East? Exactly. Which means we need to set a new target. Times are changing. Which means we need to change the way we operate. Listen, you're reckless, but you've got spirit. I'll do what I can to support you. Just hearing her utter the word flexible is surprising. Now that I think about it, maybe she has been changing bit by bit since the end of last year. And we need to make sure we've got her back. She's still got her foibles, after all. I can hear you, you know. I was frantically working my way to the top, but I'm putting a lot of things behind me. Seriously. It's time to watch and wait. I need to be flexible and prepared for anything while I find new markets. Right. Blacklight distract.
Off we go.
Off we go. Alright, what we got down there then?
What? You wanna go, punk?
Someone missing. The space boom's been making me a lot of money too. There's filling cover down there. But to be honest, I don't really know much about space. Maybe I should take the time to go there. You can never tell what the bigwigs are thinking, huh? Like, where are you? Interesting. I heard through the grapevine that the CID's leadership has been secretly welcoming some quasi-diplomats with special circumstances. Which begs the question, why now? It's obviously related to the space program. The spice program? Oh no, that's the one over there, isn't it? Who's not there? They may say it's a national project, but there's clearly more going on than meets the eye. Right, Grandpa sure is a formidable man. Right? Feel the same way? Could the people involved please be quiet if they're not actually going to reveal anything? Triple dot. Oh yeah, triple dot. Yes, triple dot. Hey? Nobody's surprised. The Spricken and his crew seem to be right in the thick of everything. Associating with them is sure to pay off.
Pleasure doing business.
Where do we want to go up here anyway? Over there. Oh, some blues over there. Let's see. What's that shop down there? Oh, I see. Right, let's get you guys on the way. You're heading to the eastern part of the continent again. Nice. Although I did hear rumors that it's getting more and more barren. Yeah, the conditions have apparently worsened over the last year or two. That's exactly why I want to visit the places I haven't seen before it's too late. Now let's see if you've got any new deals. Maybe I should buy some recoilless rounds and floating mines too. Thanks for your business, and you be careful out there. Someone's going east at a time like this. Seems like an interesting guy. Well, if anyone can handle it, it's him. It's kind of crazy listening to people talk about it so calmly, though. I've been to the eastern part of the continent a few times, but there's a place I still haven't been able to get to yet. I long to visit it at least once. Now that I've almost got everything I wanted, maybe I'll head off soon. Can always make the rest of the equipment I need during the journey. What you guys? Yeah, I heard the newest enforcer from the society showed up last night. Sounds like there was some sort of internal conflict going on too, but I couldn't really get a grasp of the situation. There's definitely trouble brewing. Be careful, everyone.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
We'll have that weapon. A weapon to surpass orbital gear. I have to get quite a few things here. I wish there was just like an option of like buy all, replace all. Not for you, that one yet. We'll get it. I don't necessarily want to equip it though. Just having them available though is a good idea. Can sort it at a later date. Get that down on Catra. And Catra, you get that. Okay. Make sure we get the soldier's medal.
Please stop by again.
Oh, you still got more, you say? More?
Welcome. Thank you for
Customize,
coming.
right. has to be it, right?
Please stop by again.
It is. Do.
The space program's doing wonders for business.
Oh, there she is. Okay. Hey there, come on in and have some fun. Just don't get too naughty, alright? Again, has she ever said anything different? The chief of the police is a rare sight around here. Better make him feel welcome. Or is that unwelcome? I can't remember what it said now. Bet you didn't know that even the cops and politicians are familiar with the Blacklight District. If they behave themselves, I may even offer them a drink. Welcome those who come, but don't miss those who leave, right? Ooh. Not even the guys showing up after everything that happened. Something's fishy. Whatever, couple otherwise. They behave, I'll offer them a drink. I'd heard there'd been a series of disappearances of Jaegers and other people. But it's even worse than I thought. Indeed, been having trouble trying to grasp a trend across individual platoons. Small and mid-sized corps have been affected. We're fortunate that it hasn't happened to us. But we don't know if or when that might change. Based on what I've heard about the Eisenchild, I figured I could trust you more than the other Jaeger Corps. Thanks for giving me a grasp of what's going on behind the scenes. And not just with the Jaegers. Don't worry about it. You want order maintained, the same as you. There have been inexplicable disappearances from the underworld in decent society. Plus strange monsters appearing in the free cities. Public security is a major concern, which is why our unit is scheduled to return to the 3 cities tomorrow. However, given the circumstances, I doubt it's a good idea to just let the Republic... Is that what he said? Just let the Republic? I read it. Leave. I doubt it's a good idea to just leave the Republic. I was expecting, like, let the Republic what? Like, no, leave. Leave the Republic. We had another incident last night. Missing person problem is turning out to be more serious than we'd imagined. We're working closely with the Guild to reconsider our approach. Seeing as what's going on is proving to be a real problem, investigating things from a different angle seems necessary. Hate to say, but I'll be relying on you and your friends for information, Spriggan.
It's searching time.
Did I find the,
It's searching time.
portal in here? I don't think I did I? I can't remember finding it. Doesn't hurt to wander around and get all these while I'm here, though. Oh, we want to stay away from there for now, because I'm not finished the rounds where I was.
Come on over and say hello.
Hello? Oh yeah,
Search
there it
time.
is. Portal over there, isn't it? Yep. Oh, hello. Alright, let's go back to where I was.
Let's have a look.
Because we're not doing the rounds in this area yet. No. I was only exploring a little bit. Before we went back, what we were doing. So you finally got them in stock. I went to a great deal of trouble for them, you know? Divine Powder and Soul Moss. Better known as, Zeram Powder and Sumerian Moss. Even in the Central East, they're tough to get your hands on. I won't tell you my source, but you rest assured I acquired them above board. You have my thanks. They really have been getting harder and harder to obtain over the years. Say, Doc, are those ingredients for the secret ointment you mentioned? It was a huge help to Aaron back when he was seriously injured. Huh. Oh, you guys, yeah, that's right. To make mourning, in case another moron does something stupid. But the ingredients are tough to come by. I like to avoid owing Hayway anything, so I've been using some of my other connections. Oh, you must be quite skilled if you mastered the herbal medicine. Talk like you know a lot about it. Yeah, whatever. Gotta pay the doctor back someday soon for what he did for me. The chance will come eventually, no need to fret. Divine Powder and Soul Moss are both extremely rare, as is Dragon Bone. They all possess medical properties that, depending on how you mix them, produce a variety of secret medicines. I managed to get my hands on a number of them this time. Later I'll be mixing them together. Carefully. Boo, 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 boo. No, not you. You're the one standing in the way, that's the problem. I owe Dr. Longkai a debt too. Though the Central East and the East have different approaches. They both rely on natural remedies. In that sense, there's a lot we can learn from each other. Dr. Long Kai is an expert in the field of Eastern medicine, so I'd love to hear more about his secret elixirs. Right now, we'll go off and do the 4 SPG.
What a waste of time.
Now where?
What a waste of time. Oh my.
What?
See
Let's
if there's
have a
any
look.
crystals around, but no. It's in here. This road seems to lead to the outside, but the door before it is locked right now. Oh. Serious man. If this isn't enough, then I won't be able to... Got a moment, I'd like to ask a few questions, if you don't mind. Am I Mr. Mutton by any chance? Who all of you? The name's Merton, not Mutton. The representative appeared frightened, but Van and the others were able to calm him down as they asked about the situation. Apparently he came to this area to visit an old benefactor. An old benefactor? Not a debt collector or anything, right? No, of course not. He's always treated me well and helped me countless times, though she does tell me off on occasion. She could be quite a demon, but... who can be what now? Oh, hello. Huh? You're a lady. You're telling me... It's been so long. Please, I need your help. You've gotten yourself into trouble, huh, Merton? Let's hear it. And make sure the Spriggan hears you out too. Oh. I see, so it's not that you were making off with the donations. It's that you were scammed out of all of the mirror. Have I got that right? Exactly right. I'm ashamed to admit it. I'm such a fool. How could I let this happen? Is it really that easy to cheat someone out of that much money? I do wonder. You think you could tell us just what happened? Yes, of course. It all started 2 days ago when a man visited the office. What we got there, Inspector? Inspector what? At the time, there weren't any other members of staff around, so I handled him. He claimed to be an inspector from the Department of Justice's Legal Entity Supervisory Board. Phew. And accused us of donation fraud. Donation fraud? That's when you solicit donations under false pretenses and then take the mirror for yourself. Correct. It was an outrageous accusation, but I had no evidence to deny it. Legally speaking, we're required to precisely report our fundraising guidelines and the amount of donations collected to the government. The inspector accused us of neglecting to do so. Unintentionally, no less. And since you were originally a part of the Agricultural Association, you weren't familiar with the laws and exceptions of this sector. Just so. Because I was the chairman of that association. With both social status and the public's sympathies, I'm sure you'd be elected if you used that mirror to run for office. I would never. I assure you we're innocent. If it's a report you need, I'll prepare one right away. The Reconstruction Fund always kept exact records of both cash and wire transfer donations. So I submitted the report right there and then, but then he suspected us of money laundering. If we handle this now, it won't be made public. You only need to respond in good faith. Didn't have a choice. I couldn't let my failings cause all the bereaved families needless worry. So I converted all the donations into cash in secret, and you handed them over to the inspector. Yes. Oh, we know where this is going. He even had 2 police officers with him when I delivered the money yesterday. I submitted the mirror alongside the report and requested an inspection. At which point they presented me with a receipt. It had the Department of Justice's official seal on it. Of course I trusted them. It's the fact there's 3 of them. It's like, oh, not again. But then something fell out of place about the whole thing, huh? Yes, I felt unsettled in a way I couldn't put into words. Which is why last night I spoke to someone at the Department of Justice about it. Said there was no legal entity supervisors board. When I heard that, I fell right out of my chair. Let me guess, the attaché case you're carrying has your life insurance papers and land deed? Because for some reason you were trying to make up for your mistake on your own. I'm right, aren't I, you blithering idiot? Miss Gin, or Gin, can't remember. I'm truly sorry. But at the last second, your face flashed through my mind. And look how spineless I am. Mr. Merton. Please, keep your spirits up. We'll get to the bottom of this. Yeah, how can we give up after what you've just told us? Well, the request was to get you and the donations back. Which means all that's left is to take the scammer to task. Thank you so much, all of you. I'm counting on you. Just how in the world are you going to fix this? That is the question of the day, isn't it? It's actually a pretty well thought out scheme. Almost anybody would be deceived by this sort of trick. Yeah, making people uneasy before scamming them out of their mirror is a common trick. But few can actually pull it off this well. And seeing as he went after donations, mirror, that's hard to track. It's clear this ain't his first rodeo. It's already been transferred to some illicit bank account, and there's not much we can... I've been looking into that. You have? Huh? I've got a lot of pull, alright? I've been reviewing transactions between questionable accounts. There's no evidence of any big transfers either yesterday or today. The criminal must still have the cash. Is that really something you can just look into? Apparently. Yeah, no, not unless the right people help of their own free will. Somehow it feels like I'm looking at my Grammy. Anyway, if that's true, there's still a chance we can get it back. Really? Yes, of course. Still need to figure out how. In that case? Well, in that case over there. How about we say there was some undeclared income? Undeclared income? So we'll tell them the amount that was reported yesterday was too low? Tacking on more would definitely reel them in. I'll give it a shot. Merton sent an orb mail to the man claiming to be an inspector, telling him about a large quantity of undisclosed income. Not long after, he received a call from a private number to confirm it. On the advice of the nearby van and crew, he made arrangements for an immediate supplemental application. After the call, they discussed strategy once more. You've got the bait. Don't screw this up, Spriggan, you hear? Don't worry, we got this. The designated location was Station Street, yeah? Right, fake inspector should be there. Let's head over when we're ready. To begin operation, speak to Representative Merton. Speak to these two. Merton really showed up, and at the Black Light District seems the same as there. Never mind. You said you had a plan? We'll do whatever we can to help. Look, I get how you feel, but just leave this to us. Please don't do anything too reckless, Kana.
So...
Hi, how you doing? Told the rest of the staff to wait in the office. I hope this plan works, but I don't have hope. I have to believe. And I believe in you guys and in Merton. Good luck. Just wondering if she's moved around anywhere. Like, no. Right, Merton. It's almost the appointed time. I'm counting on you. Begin the operation. Alright, let's begin. Can't let it end like this. Time to get to work. This even work? I just have to believe in them. Right on time. Very sorry for contacting you out of the blue. I appreciate you making the time. It's no problem. The issue is actually the fact that you had such a large amount of undeclared income. Such a mistake should, by your rights, make you subject to penalties. Did the gravity of our inspection escape you? I'm truly sorry. It's just received a sizable donation about 3 days ago. One of our staff members made a mistake which caused a delay in it being entered into our records. You said it was 2 million mirror, didn't you? Consider it safely secured. Here is the paperwork, and please sign the proof of receipt as well. Right. Representative Merton signed the papers. What is it? Never mind. Thank you for handling this. Of course, we'll be in touch at a later date with the results. Until then, I suggest you refrain from doing anything that would stand out. So do we put a tracker in the case? Oh, we're invisibles. Alright, that's our cue. Shall we play a fun little game of tag? Sounds kind of disturbing when you say it like that. Anyway, let's follow that inspector carefully so he doesn't notice us. We're invisible though. Just follow him normally. Aaron, you're just gonna stand there, are you? Like he's leaving the store now. A fake inspector and 2 cops. Something about this is bugging me, but what? Yeah, it feels very familiar, doesn't it? 3 of them. Doo-doo.
This is so freaking awesome!
Yeah, mate. Just there, like, why are you hiding next to me? What?
Launch from right here at Zeku Space Base.
Zeku Space Base.
Independence 2 is 70 arj long and has more than 100 times the thrust and max speed of your average airship. It's bound to be the most exciting ride in history.
Bound to be.
And with our cutting-edge spacesuits,
Where exactly can we
float through the stars like
go over and hide?
maybe I'll blow you all a kiss.
It's searching time.
Searching time.
Calvert's Project Startaker is nearing its
I like that. Close call. The inspector seems like he's on the alert. Like,
Let's reach for a new
I'm just hiding. I'm just waiting to see where he goes next.
checked out.
That was fine.
Brand new T-phone colors.
Typhoon colours. There's some
Searching.
crystals there. Look.
At any time.
Crystals.
It's the perfect device to watch the launch from. What did you say?
Oh, he's making a run for it.
T-phones, now on sale.
Project Start
Connect with the universe.
just blows your mind.
Okay, we're good. It's just weird how I just randomly ran up there and it's like, I'll go back to walking. It's like, everyone around would be like, what? What are you doing, mate?
Search time.
Some crystal there. Okay, I'm gonna be a bit closer so we don't lose the circle we're in, because otherwise the lost bar will build up. And still slightly in range, just.
Let's have a look.
Doo-doo. Good. But the weird ones talk were like we ran down the stairs and then hid. Yeah. Oh, I need to turn here.
Search time.
Crystals. I mean, he's clearly heading down into the sewer thing. Like, we got him at this point. Like,
Searching.
Just grab him. Yes. Nod. Zoom, 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 zoom. Yo, now you're talking. That's the additional 2 million mirror, right? Didn't even need us to pretend to be police this time, huh? But we'll still be getting our proper cut, right, boss? Keep it down. Just stick with me and I guarantee you'll be successful in the future. You sure are full of yourself, but hey, since you're so generous, I guess I'll overlook it. So the people playing dress up were hires. Was I wrong about this guy? Potentially. Who the heck are you guys? Thought they'd be a little more professional too. Guess I overestimated them, huh? The fact that it's just a bunch of schmucks is actually pretty irritating. There are things you should and shouldn't do. Come on, give yourselves up already. Then you're the boss, huh? I don't feel like I've seen you somewhere before. Oh, now that you mention it. Wait, 3 men in disguise. Could it be? Looks like my hunch was right on the money. Yep. You're one of the 3 Devancy brothers who've been committing fraud all over the place. The youngest one, right? It really is always you, Spriggan. I'd heard about the brothers, but those other 2 are just hired hands, right? Makes you wonder why the other brothers haven't shown up. You're right, considering how cocky he's acting. Seems like there's something else going on. Not that it matters, let's tie him up. Yeah, and I'll take back what I said earlier. You've got an interesting vibe. Uh-oh. What the hell are you babbling on about? Actually, this works out perfectly. Maybe I'll just test this power out on all of you. What? By your command. Is this the same as the monster last night? Even infected them. Now get them, you 2. Don't be afraid. We can take them down one at a time. Let's begin. Let's see here.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
I'm busy sorting other things, thank you.
Girls, Climb Force!
You
Thanks,
saved
pal.
me.
I'll
Appreciate
take that.
Let's get it on!
Let's see here. Oh, alright then. Calm down, mate. Calm down.
Show them what you got.
Chew on this! Kolpik Pommel!
Whoa.
Here goes!
Alright then. Feel the need for that. Okay. Can't pick
Show them
pummel.
what you got.
Here we go! You're not getting away! Kolpik Pommel! Son of a...
There we go. Boy, you guys sure gave us a hard time. What? Still, this much resistance isn't really normal. It's a little different from the corrosion back in the beginning of spring. If anything, I say it's more of a physical contamination. Yeah. Feels like she's got her own ideas about this. What the? And such. Oh, no, you didn't. What? Such power. Tja, they better make it in time. Yeah, we need to look after the money. This is better than I imagined. So this is the power unleashed. With this and my superior intelligence, What the hell was that? Doesn't matter. I'm invincible. There is nothing I can't achieve. Not so fast. Sorry, but this road is closed. We're A and B rank, so don't think you could just force your way through. Nice timing. Of course, it was all thanks to you. We're able to coordinate. This guy seems pretty creepy, but we've got him. Did you succeed? Matt and Allison came too, huh? You better stay behind me. You look like you've seen better days. Maybe all that power is taking a toll. You're under arrest for being caught in the act of fraud, larceny, and the forgery of official documents. I suggest you surrender, quietly. What do you mean? I'm invincible now. I don't fit into your little framework. Get it? I'm taking my revenge. I'll crush all goodwill and social etiquette under my heel. Get any closer, and I'll have to use this. Whoa, steady on me. What are you saying? This guy's taking himself hostage? You braces are so concerned with human life, you'll never be able to touch me. I'm ready for you any time, you know. Even if I die, I only have to wait for the new dawn. New dawn again. He's lost his mind. Get real. Kana? Kana? All this talk about revenge and invincible? Give me a break. You just do whatever you please until things get inconvenient, and then you run away. Does your life really mean so little to you? Someone like you will never be strong, no matter what kind of power you have. Sure, life is hard, and so many unfair, unreasonable, awful things happening every single day. But in spite of all that, I can't throw my life away. Even more so now that there's someone by my side. That's why I need to live as full a life as I can. For my family. For my supervisor. For everyone in the village who's no longer with us. So if you're going to trample all over my feelings, along with the mirror, then at least be honest with yourself and figure out who you even are. Who I am. Damn right. Looks like you've already forgotten your youngest brother. Damn the spriggan. Should I hold off on forcing my way in there? Yeah, besides, it seems like Kane has got things all but wrapped up. Then, final key to bringing this guy down is... Ooh. His sealed memories. His bond with his brothers. Yeah. It's pretty impressive you managed to do something this bad and even tried to twist the guild around your little finger. It's ironic that in the end you lost sight of what you valued the most. What you say? You have brothers who are important to you. The three of you always acted together. You may have been scoundrels, but it's true. You always worked as a group. I'll be the first to say you're annoying, but you're not you if you don't come as a set. What about your big brothers? Don't you think they're worried about you? Big brothers. What am I? He fainted? Yes, I'm sure the burden of his mind and body was too much. Oh, it looks like the contamination at least has gone away. Guess he recovered on his own in the end. Do you fixers usually negotiate to resolve that kind of situation? Anyway, with this, the job's done. We caught all the culprits, the mirror is safe. Hooray! And there was much rejoicing. Phew. I'm so thankful. Did you hear that, Mr. Merton? They solved it. Yes. I don't know what to say. I thought there was no way out of this, but the solution was there the whole time. Thank you, Arkwright Solutions. The Cray Reconstruction Fund is in your debt. Thus, the scandal involving the Cray Reconstruction Fund successfully came to an end. The youngest Devancy brother's memory was still fuzzy, and a few mysteries still remained. But he promised to continue to cooperate with the guild's investigation into the source of his strange power. So it's a case of, I was right on the logic of like, that it's still part of that same through line with Van's story right now, where it's like people are having their memories tampered with in some way, in some regard. But it wasn't Mr. Merton that had it, it was someone else. Like, okay. Slight twist on what I was thinking, but still right lines.
Mission accomplished. Great job, you guys.
Lovely. Well done, everyone.
Mirror
Well done.
deposit
Good show all
confirmed.
round. Ooh, law went up. Oh, okay. Good. Finally. Oh, hello. Kana, Alison, I'm sorry to have made you worry. It's thanks to you that the situation was resolved. Didn't really do anything special. And Merton, from now on, don't try to take everything on by yourself. Come to us for advice, okay? Alison. She's angry, isn't she? She's right, though. I don't want to lose anyone else who's close to me. I'm sorry, Kana. I made light of my own life. Seeing as I'm representing the Cray Fund, I have to do better. Glad you understand. Let's keep doing our best. I've said everything I needed to say. I'm glad we were able to resolve this safely. Mr. Mertens seemed to understand too. Got to do our best for the sake of all of our donors. I'm relieved that Mr. Mertens seemed to understand. We'll handle the work. But we'll have to work hard, yeah. We'll have to work hard to make sure this doesn't happen again. And then someday we'll complete the restoration of Cray Village. Oh, can't get through. I caused a lot of worry, so I'm glad I was able to return with good news. Thank you so much again. Don't know how I can ever repay you. Money?
Okay.
I've got to repay Jin too somehow. But she never accepts anything from me. To at least make sure to manage the reconstruction fund properly. Yeah, get oversight. Get someone like keeping a check on things. Can't be all on you. It gets harder to make a decision when you're familiar with the charm of every manufacturer's vehicles. There's no doubt I want my own car in the future, that's for sure. I'm gonna start saving now. When I'm old enough for a part-time job, I'll work 7 days a week. Then I'll take a loan out, buy the car. I like best. Oh man, I can't wait. Oh, good luck. Let's see what we got up here. Get a few bit of rounds done before we finish up. It was a mess back at the station last night when a large number of missing people turned up. As it happens, I did my best to find out who they were. I couldn't identify a single one. Ah, so pathetic. Let's get more experience so I can be of use in that field. The field. I haven't been in the field that much, and my lack of knowledge and experience is rearing its ugly head. I've got to work hard so I can be of more help. I heard you helped save a missing person last night. Thanks for your hard work. Still, the fact that it's affecting this many people, that they all have fuzzy memories of what happened, is unheard of. And there's the whole thing with the CID. We would have thought they'd collaborate with the Guild and the Eastern Organization. Oh, there's nothing for it. The launch is in 2 days too, so we need to work the best we can. Senior Officer Colordo has gotten really busy, so I'm in charge of reception today. Now that I'm in my 2nd year as a police officer, I think he's starting to rely on me more. I hope so. I'll do my best to tell the citizens everything they need to know. What? This is the general reception desk. If something's wrong, just let me know. Because today, I'm the one in charge of reception. Oh, doing a fine job, yes. Lovely job, lovely. Right. What the heck am I supposed to do? They're a high school with potential, so there's no way I can win, right? No, wait. I'm better in 1 or 2 areas, I'm sure of it. Oh dear. Right, so we'll use that as a place for us to end this. Oh no, who's down there? Who's that? I was just curious. Right, we'll end this part here, and in the next part, we'll see about starting with this little event down here with these guys over there. So we'll see you in the next part. Ta-da for now.
Let's have a look.
Well, I understand why you might.
Ta-da for now.